You ever sit there, staring at a credit card application and just wonder, am I about to embarrass myself? That was me. Average credit score. Not bad enough to be obviously rejected, not good enough to feel confident. Just stuck in the middle. That uncomfortable gray zone where nobody tells you what's actually going to happen. So I did it anyway. I hit submit. And what happened next genuinely surprised me. Here's the thing nobody talks about. Having an average credit score feels like showing up to a job interview in clothes that are almost right. You're not a disaster, but you're not impressive either. And that uncertainty, it messes with your head more than people realize. You start avoiding the whole thing. You tell yourself you'll apply when your score is better, but better never comes because you keep waiting instead of moving. Sound familiar? The real problem isn't your score. It's that nobody explains what average actually means to a lender. You've been told a number, but that number is just one piece of a much bigger picture that banks look at, and most people have no idea what the rest of that picture even looks like. Credit scores typically range from 300 to 850. A score around 580 to 669 is generally considered fair. 670 to 739 is good. If you're sitting somewhere in that 620 to 680 range, you're not invisible to lenders. You're just being evaluated differently. Banks don't just see your score, they see your income, your debt, how long you've had credit, whether you've missed payments. Your score is the headline, but your full credit profile is the whole story. So here's what actually happened when I applied. I had a score sitting around 650, not something I was proud of. I'd had one late payment 2 years back, a couple of credit cards I barely used, and honestly, I just hadn't been paying attention the way I should have. I applied for a mid-tier card, not a premium rewards card, not a beginner secured card, something in between, a card that advertised itself as being for people building their credit. I submitted the application on a Tuesday afternoon. No special timing, no tricks, just filled it out honestly. Within 48 hours, I got a response. Approved. Lower credit limit than the maximum advertised, but approved. And that moment hit me differently than I expected, because I realized I had been carrying this quiet anxiety about my credit for over a year, just letting it sit there, unaddressed, taking up mental space. And the thing I feared most took less than 2 days to resolve. Now let me break down what actually worked, because it wasn't luck. First, choose the right card for where you actually are, not where you want to be. There are cards specifically designed for fair credit. Look for ones with no annual fee or a low one. Look for cards that report to all 3 major credit bureaus. That part matters a lot, because the whole point is building your history, not just getting approved. Second, clean up what you can before you apply. You don't need a perfect score, but pay down any balances you're carrying. Even getting your credit utilization below 30% can nudge your score up a few points in a short time. A few points can shift you from a maybe to a yes. Third, apply for one card, not 3, not 2, 1. Every application creates a hard inquiry on your report. Multiple inquiries in a short period signals to lenders that you're desperate or struggling. One thoughtful application looks intentional, which it should be. Fourth, when you get the card, use it small, 1 or 2 purchases a month. Pay the full balance before the due date. That's it. That simple habit, done consistently, starts moving your score in the right direction faster than most people expect. Here's the mindset shift I want to leave you with. Your credit score is not a verdict on you as a person. It's not a judgment of your worth or your intelligence or your future. It's a snapshot, a photograph taken on a specific day based on specific behaviors. And photographs can be retaken. The problem is we treat that number like it's permanent, like it's who we are, and so we avoid it. We don't look, we don't apply, we don't try, because somewhere in the back of our minds, we're scared of what it might say about us. But here's what I know now. Avoidance is the only thing that actually keeps you stuck. The score doesn't improve while you're hiding from it. It improves when you engage with it, when you apply, when you use credit carefully, when you stop treating your financial life like something that's happening to you and start treating it like something you're actively building. That Tuesday afternoon when I hit submit, I wasn't confident. I was nervous, but I was done waiting. And 2 days later, the thing I had been putting off for over a year was behind me. Your score isn't the finish line. It's just where you're starting from today. The question is, what are you going to do with it?